Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jason Worley with Big Hitch Products. And behind me today, I've got a beautiful example of a second-gen Dodge. And we're going to show you our 1994 to 2018 Dodge Ram product line from Big Hitch Products. So behind me today, I've got a 2000 model year Dodge Ram pickup truck. This truck today, we've got our below roll pan style receiver, and we also offer our behind roll pan. The simple difference between the two of them, one is below and one is hidden behind it. If your truck is lowered and you like the sleek look of no receiver in sight, you're gonna like that behind roll pan receiver. We've got a flip up license plate bracket that'll bolt here. You open your license plate and you'll be able to install your receiver right into the hitch. If you've got a mildly lifted truck or any sort of lift at all, we're going to strongly recommend the below roll pan style receiver. If you have a behind roll pan receiver on a lifted truck, you're going to need a very, very large drop hitch, and it can get pretty excessive. This truck is on the factory style. It's about a 4.5 or 5 inch block on about a 34-inch tire with about a normal 6-inch receiver drop. Hitch. It works perfect with the below roll pan style receiver, and they look great too. This is our current 2-inch style receiver. We are also in the process of releasing 2.5-inch versions for all of these trucks. Slowly phase out the 2-inch style receiver as the 2.5-inch has become more common over the years and is a much stronger setup. This is our steel roll pan that we offer. I believe this is 94 to 02. There's a crossover year there in about 9 or 10, I believe, where they go to a urethane style roll pan away from that steel like this one is. So the roll pan shows up. It's just got a primer base coat essentially. It's meant to have body work done to it. They're not perfect. It's a stamped piece of sheet metal. We recommend taking those to your body shop and having those installed and professionally painted to match your truck. So once your bumper's removed, those are a simple install right to the bottom side, to the back side of the bed below the tailgate. And then we always suggest a bolt on the inside here at the bottom so that it's not hanging out, flapping in the wind when you're going down the road. Another question you might have, you might notice, is you can't see a trailer plug. Well, instead of putting the trailer plug here or here in plain sight, they're kind of ugly. If it's hanging down, it could be in harm's way. We sell a bracket and a trailer plug adapter, and a lot of times when we're doing these installs, we'll mount them on the back side of the receiver hitch as shown, and then you simply just fold them down and install your trailer plug like so. That is why you don't see the trailer plug visible from the outside here as we're looking at it. These receiver hitches are heavy duty. They are 100% built here in-house, CAD designed and engineered, FEA analysis tested, and sent to a third party to receive that Class 5 receiver class rating. So these are a very heavy-duty stout hitch, and one of the main reasons that guys are installing these roll pans and receiver hitches is if you're into truck pulling. So when you're truck pulling, if you can get that pulling hitch further forward, closer to that axle, it's going to be a much better hook. It's going to be much better plant of the chassis to the ground, better traction on the front tires and the rear tires, getting that hitch move forward versus having it way out here where your stock bumper is. Obviously at Big Hitch Products, we do offer our pulling receiver hitches as well, our adjustable up and down height. So you can change that height depending on your organization rules where you're pulling. And then we've also got our clamp-on style sled stops, which just U-bolt clamp right to the square tube to offer you a sled stop to keep from damaging the rear end of your truck if you get into a bad pull there where the sled is gonna hit the truck. Last but not least, on the Big Hitch receiver hitch, they are powder coated here in-house in our state-of-the-art powder coat facility. We start with a zinc primer base coat before we apply that semi-gloss black top coat. That gives you multiple times extra corrosion resistance and a much more durable finish. Every kit goes out the door with our nice stainless steel laser cut logo and a nice grade 8 hardware install package. Now I will note, these are a DIY. Most guys with standard tools can handle these installs. However, when you go to the receiver style hitch that is hidden behind the roll pan, there are some modifications sometimes that are necessary. We're installing that hitch into the frame rail where it wasn't meant to be. Depending on your bed configuration and what model year your truck is, sometimes there is cutting required and modifications required to the chassis to get those behind roll pan style receivers to install. Now, if you've got a below roll pan, or if you're looking to do a receiver upgrade with your stock bumper, we offer those as well. You're not doing a roll pan, but you have a factory bumper and you want to keep it, but you need a new heavy duty receiver hitch. We have receiver hitches that work with the factory bumper also. Now, when you're installing those style hitches and the below roll pan, those in most cases are a simple bolt-on installation just like factory. Very little or no modification required at all to the chassis. If you've got any other questions, specific model year question, or a question about any of the receiver hitches or roll pans, feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to our sales team and we'd be happy to help you. Thanks a lot for watching.